Abbie. Shh. So Abbie on social days a lot of times tends to be in a flight or state of mind, and she's literally like escaping from outside to her casa, her kennel. So how do I help her not be in that state of mind and slow her down? Like this. Abbie. I remove some pressure, invite her, and then I add pressure until she changes her state of mind. Now I back up, I can invite her. Abbie. Good. So she slows down. So I slow her down every step of the way so she's no longer escaping to her casa. She's calmly walking in, or more calmly at least. Let's go. Abbie, let's go. Shh. Shh. Ah. Good. So I'm not touching her, I'm just using non-physical or psychological pressure. Some people incorrectly, in my opinion, in the way I was taught, incorrectly call it spatial pressure, but it's psychological pressure. Abbie. Good. So I didn't even move that time. She sat on her own. Abbie, let's go. Let's go. Abbie. Shh. Good. Abbie, let's go. Shh. Uh-huh. So now the pressure is more because we're in the kennel room. So she really wants to get to her casa, but it's behind me. Abbie, let's go. Abbie. Shh. So Abbie is social with her sister, but she tends to be nervous around a lot of other dogs. Not super nervous, but she just kind of is a little bit of a wallflower. So if I can have her relax here in the kennel room before we actually get to her kennel. So she's not even wanting to sit down as I apply psychological pressure. People that don't have a really good understanding of pressure think everything's spatial pressure or something else. So she's fleeing now to find refuge elsewhere. Abbie, let's go. Abbie. So what do I want from her? Abbie, let's go. Let's go. I want her to relax a little bit. She's still in, watch her head. She's looking for an exit, an opportunity to escape. So when I apply psychological pressure to her like that, instead of relaxing, which she doesn't want to do, she's still in flight, so she goes to flight. She escapes to the other room. Abbie, let's go. Let's go. See her face. She's just looking for the angles. Looking for the angles, looking for the escape hatch. Is that way? Is it that way? This is better. I don't want her to escape. I'm allowing her. She can go backwards and then I just recall her. Abbie, let's go. Keeping her in the conversation with me. So if I know what she wants, I can wait until she gives me a state of mind that I want from her, that I want for her, not necessarily from her even, that I want for her. So when she gives me the state of mind I want for her, I will begin to give her what she wants, which is to go into her casa. She's been out all morning, hanging out, socializing, laying in the sun, laying in the shade, up on the rock. So now it's a little bit of time for a break, but this is part of structured social days to help all of these dogs improve a little bit. That's better. So she's no longer in flight right now. A little bit of a tail wag, some eye contact. That's more pack mentality, pack drive, as Brian Agnew would say, most likely. Brian Agnew is a great trainer. I love his philosophy and his approach to things. So I haven't moved now, she hasn't moved. I could apply more pressure, might send her back into flight. So right now she is in a freeze state of mind. She's not moving, obviously. So I could add psychological pressure and send her maybe into flight or pack drive, but I'd rather just hold here and let her choose until she makes a move in either direction. And not necessarily a physical move, just a mental move. Good. Better. There we go. So now I'm going to remove psychological pressure and I can invite her. Abbie. So right here, because her casa is right to my left. It's right there. That's her sister. So again, so this is better state of mind. Casa is right to my left. We have shepherd there. Her sister is right there with some shepherd hair, apparently. That is a shepherd blowing out its coat. Cleaned up this morning, and it's a few hours later, and that's what we got. So again, until Abbie gives me a state of mind and a behavior that I want for her, more relaxed, not flight. She's just looking around, can I go that way? Until she relaxes. I'm not going to allow her, or invite her rather, I'm not going to invite her into her casa. There's no reason to be escaping into a casa. There's no reason to be escaping anywhere. So if I allow that to continue, that practice to continue, then that's what I'm going to get. That's the pattern I'm setting, so that's the pattern I'm going to get. So she just gave me space. This is good for this anxious shepherd here. She just lay down. So once again, she's back to freeze. If we have fight, flight, and freeze in a defensive state of mind, she is on freeze. Why am I not telling her or giving her a quote command or asking her to do anything? I am asking her to do something. We're in a conversation, but I'm not going to give her the answer. I want her to process and go through her process mentally, get through all this anxiety to get all the way through so that she can come back here in the moment. So she can relax enough to sit down and make some eye contact with me and just be in a healthier state of mind. If I give her the answer and tell her to sit, tell her to whatever, there, nice. That's beautiful. That's outstanding. That's huge for her. So then she can go on her passive. And she's a lot more calm going in there. She's not escaping into it. So that is Abbie. Reach your dog before you teach your dog. Peace.